If you haven't, do me a favor, do exclamation point raffle. If you have already won one of them, please don't. I've got 4 left, and I want to make sure I get these out to people who have not yet won. So this is a Giulio Cesare, which is pretty much considered an overpowered ship at tier 5. Lots of fun. I love the looks of the ship, and I love up here. I don't know if you guys have seen this. You've got Why Ugly and Nermi, which is Woe to the Helpless in Italian, or maybe it's Latin. I think it's Italian. And then if I remember right, on the turrets, you've got, yeah, see right here. You can't see it that well. Let me pause the game. Just so you're aware of what's out here, you've got that Roman relief. Isn't that cool? Of Julius Caesar at a triumph. Excuse me. And I think there's one on the B turret as well. I could be wrong though. No, it's just on that one. It's one of those things that as a wiki editor, when you get that model, you kind of play around with and take a look at what's out there. One of your div mates only had 110 battles. Well, then this is a good ship to take out to help him out. That being said, I wouldn't run 3 triple battleship division, because that really puts you guys, for one, it centers you. Look at the way the map is shaping now. You've got 3 battleships here. You've only got 1 over here. So one thing is that messes with the distribution of ships, and the other is that 3 battleships really can't deal with, say, Kamikaze, which is a big threat to you, or an Akatsuki. So, you know, it generally helps to spread out your div. When I div with like Scheist and the others, we usually try to do it so that it's, you know, 1 battleship, 1 cruiser, 1 destroyer. Or if there's an aircraft carrier mixed in, whatever, you know? And once again, if you haven't won one of the Go Navy container codes, then go ahead and put in exclamation point raffle, and let's see if we can get you one of those codes. I've got 4 left. I want to get rid of them today if possible, because I'm pretty sure the next patch is 7.8, which will release on Wednesday, which means the Go Navy event will end technically at the server reset on Wednesday morning. Realistically, it will end Tuesday evening. So I only have like three days to get these codes out to people, so. Yeah, I know you're pretty much a destroyer main, so it makes sense that you would do this after clan battles. Decent hit on the New York, by the way. You have to be really, really wary of charging that Kamikaze, though. I don't like where you are with where he is, and the fact that nobody is in between you. That Mutsuki is heading away. It'd be very nice if he would be helping you out. Your Helena, by the way, is AFK, so you can't defend on him. And that shot in New York, normally I wouldn't have taken it. However, look, the New York is turning broadside just for those shots. What a nice guy, huh? And I like how you notice the minimap and you're responding to the fact that the majority of the enemy is... Oh, it's one of your division, your clan mates over there in the Hot Nikolai, or Gun Canoe, however you want to call it. So that Hot Nick is definitely a threat if you get within torpedo range. It's like 4.5 kilometers, so you're pretty safe, and you could have pushed him farther if you wanted to. And quite honestly, I probably would have pushed him, because at that angle, he would take an awful lot of damage from you. Now, keep in mind where the enemy team is. Most of them are over here hiding. So if you were to go in the center, you'd be focused pretty easily by all those ships. So it may be better that you turned away and kited off. Oh, beautiful shot on that Miyoko. double Citadel, 20k. That'll make him think twice as he turns into the island. Alright, now you're waiting to see if he's going to beach, which is good. You're thinking he is going to beach. I thought he was still moving forward, though. I don't know if those shots are going to hit. Oh, they hit because he did, in fact, beach. Cool. Now you've got one last chance. That Kamikaze, though, is going to try to farm your Congo. As your Congo pushes way, way, way too deep. Nyoko's doing a good job of trying not to show you broadside as he backs out. The problem is, he's still got that island in front of him, so there's really nowhere for him to go. Now he's going to overturn and show you broadside just to do that. Your Congo shouldn't be showing broadside to the New York that way, but maybe that's the new player you were talking about. Look at this, Miyoko. Yeah, sure, let's give you a broadside, no problem. Derp. Of course, like I said, the island's right there. What are you going to do? He's kind of screwed himself. And Deadly Noob is dead. Just had to say that. Oh, okay, so your division mate was helping. See, and this is where playing in division, guys, really helps, and voice comms and stuff like that, because you're able to help each other out. You're able to call out possible targets and stuff like that. That's great. Mayhem takes out the Ohotnik, which is great. The thing about the Ohotnik is it's large and very sluggish and very easy to torpedo in smoke, which is what happened to him, so good job there. I like how your Congo is turning away from the Kamiar, that's good. One thing I always hate seeing is battleships that charge smoke, that obviously don't have things like speed boost or hydroacoustic search or radar. You know, if you don't have those, then why are you charging the smoke with the torpedoes? And Shice is bringing up a good point. You could have, and you're probably going in mid because you realize you're down 2 ships, but you could have helped your div mates in killing the flank and then securing that flank. It's definitely a thought, but I do like the fact that going back in mid now, you're bringing your guns to the picture as well, and you're focusing the team to deal with you. That Leander down south isn't going to last much longer. Helena is still AFK. Halfway almost through the battle. Well, hey, Edgecase, thanks for the cheer, or whatever that is. Kamikaze spotted. Maybe get your rear turrets on the Kami. Well, of course the Helena matters. I mean, if the Kamiar manages to push through your 2 battleships, he's going to see that Helena and be like, food. I would shoot the Farragut. Farragut's definitely the bigger threat. Good. Rear turrets are available. Nice job by the Koenig of dodging those torps. Yeah, we saw him aiming high against the Koenig there, and you're right. It's got a good thick armor belt, so aiming high definitely helps. That Pensacola is just... yeah. I mean, you have to like drop a hammer on it and it explodes. What do you got here? You've got another Cesare who is not as healthy as you, which is good. There's an Akatsuki over there, which could be torpedoing you. And a Fiji, which is food, but he's going the wrong way. Now, Harv, I'm guessing you're stopping because you were thinking about torpedoes from the Akatsuki, and by stopping here, you are preventing yourself from being shot at by torps. Look, another clanmate of yours. Good target prioritization that Cesare can wait. Congo finally goes down, so... that's pretty impressive. I thought he would have died a long time ago. Oh, you tried to sync drop. I see how it is. Match fixing. That Koenig is really low. I'd focus on that Koenig, get him out. Yeah. Of course, that Fiji is just begging to be killed, too. Yeah, you want the numbers. Up goes the Fiji. Now pull forward because you are in torp range.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Now that's totally saves the Mayhan's bacon there, so that was good.
Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes to starboard.
And we know that kamikaze is still on you, so you can't loiter too long. 500 hit points, so he's gone. Ta-da! Nice. Kamikaze takes out the Königsberg. There's that kamikaze. It's pretty healthy. Confederate, good. Now that Helena is still AFK, and unfortunately just getting close to that kamikaze's range. I don't like the turning broadside here. I'm not sure what the goal is with that. Did you fire HE at you? High caliber, nice. Now you're realizing what's going to happen. You're already realizing that that Kamiar is going to nail that Helena if he sees it. Oh, nice kill. The question is, did he get the torps off, and are they at you, or are they at that Helena? I have a strong feeling they're at that Helena. Meanwhile, that Cesare can kill the Helena, too. So, if... So, New York could be a threat right now? Good dodge. I would say go for the New York at this point. He's broadsiding to you, and it allows you to angle to the Cesare. There you go. Now you've noticed the New York, and see, here's the trouble. You're broadside to one of them, and angle to another. It's really hard to play that. And the Cesare saw the Helena, so now you've got some free shots on.
Battleship foundered.
Oh dear! Wow. 2 Krakens in a row. Mayhen's apologizing. I don't know why he needs to apologize. He did a great job of staying alive. Oh,
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
just dirty things. Now, can you get that heal off? Go, go, go! Heal, heal, heal! I'm sure you're like spamming the T key as hard as you can, right? Nice job slowing down. That threw off his aim.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
That's true. He didn't have to die, but you know, I mean, how about the fact that he survived that long? Now, all you gotta do is to push this. You don't have to kill him. You just have to push him to that island, outside that island, and then you win. Did Helena actually take any damage? No. Okay, that's it. You won. You got a little lost. I'm not sure what you mean by you got a little lost here. I think you're playing this perfectly. You've got the point lead. You're low on hit points. He's pretty high on hit points. There's 4 minutes left in the game. The New York is going to have to take at least 2 minutes to get around that big frickin' island. Your Helena's AFK, so if you die, there's nothing to prevent them from getting the cap. So what you're doing right now is perfect. You're right. You're stalling. In 10 seconds, you're going to get your heal back up. You're going to get that going. And then it's going to be nearly impossible for that New York to kill you with 1 salvo. And interestingly enough, he turned. Now, by turning, yeah, he gets into range, but his turrets aren't ready yet. So he can't get all of his guns to bear. So that's perfect. So just keep backing up. Keep the bow on. You've got 6 guns on your bow. He's got 4. Now it might be worth to switch to HE here. Good, you switched. And you got 1 minute until your next heal. And of course, since you switched, he went broadside. That's what always happens to me. Really hate when that happens. Good, yep. Keep your bow pointed at him. And yeah, like Shice is saying, against a nose-on battleship, you aim high, because otherwise you'll get a lot of bounces, which I think you got. 30 seconds until your heal. Another fire. Oh. Okay, so now the question is, will he win it in 2 minutes? He's on fire. They capped all 3 parts. And it's 422 to 422. Dude, was this a draw? Was this a draw? Oh my god, wow. That sucks, because in a draw, everybody loses. Wow. I haven't seen a draw in a while. Thanks for that. So, I mean, I would say you did everything just about right there. At the very end, You know, like Shai was saying, you could have tried to go for the ram. That would have been tough. You could have tried to speed up and kind of juke his shots that way. You couldn't have expected him to sit broadside to you for 2 salvos like that. I mean, come on. Oh well. Thanks for the replay, though. That was definitely worth YouTube. Absolutely, yes. Jeez. All right, we're gonna do our drawing here, and last chance. If anybody has not yet gotten a container, if not, I'm going to open up to anybody.